Good morning, dear friends, and welcome to the International Fabtalks. It's a fine day and a beautiful one out there for all of you and for us too. And we are gathered today here to share some special moments. And guess with whom, my dear friends? A wonderful person who's out here to inspire the world. He is Dr.Sundeep Kumar from Haryana, a person who's been spending 20 plus years in the defense. And now he intends to give his energy and passion to teaching and educating the younger generation. He has a lovely passion for psychology. He's completed his doctorate in psychology and would love to focus his energies on understanding people and making them take their life in a positive way and go in that direction where you could choose what is right and what is wrong in your life. And he's giving all his energies to enabling you to understand the real existence of your life, why you should really live your life in a better way, and how you could serve the society, how you could even be of use not only to your family, to the society, but to the globe, the entire world. Let's welcome our special guest, Dr. Sundeep Kumar. He's here with us. He has shared some time with us. Let's go ahead and welcome our guest. Dear sir, welcome today to the International Fab Talks.
Thank you very much, ma'am, Ms. Jasmine, and I am really thankful to the International Fab Talk 2023 and 24 who give me this opportunity. And I want to pardon that for the last few days I was postponing this interview because of my busy schedule. But today is that day we are talking to each other in front, and I'm really thankful to the Fab Talk.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for accepting our invite, and we are happy to have you here with us, sir. Thank you so much. Dear friends, let's begin with the main round of the interview to get to know about our special celebrity, how he is going to inspire your life, how he could empower you, how he could make you take the right decisions in the right way. Dear sir, first of all, we would like to know who is the real you? Who is Sundeep Kumar, sir? How would you describe that?
So, frankly speaking, the question which you have asked, we throughout the day, throughout the life, we are much focused about the other, how that person, particular he or she is doing. But if you will ask how are a particular person is, I think it is a really tough task, and nobody do introspection about themselves, what they are. What I found in the today's society, in fact, if I look on myself also, then we out of the 24 hour we give hardly some minutes to ourselves to know ourselves, and that is the main reason we are indulged in other things and all these things. So trying to effort to describe myself, I am Mr. Sandeep, and now Dr. Sandeep, and I joined the defense forces 20 years back. And you will be surprised to know that at that time I was just a intermediate student. I even gone to the college to take the admission, but before that, I got the opportunity to serve the nation, and I joined the defense forces. Throughout my 20 year of service, I have dedicated with my full dedication and devotion. I have served the nation, but along with that dedication, I have another dedication to continue my education. And because of that dedication and that profession, which helped me to accomplish my defense forces task very efficiently. And if I talk about in the personal front, I could achieve my master in psychology. I have done NET 4 times and JRF 2 times, and recently I have been awarded with the doctorate degree. So this is all about myself, and I have great passion for the psychology. That is the only reason. After doing my master in management, I have taken a U-turn when I realized that I have a passion towards psychology. Then I have done master in psychology, and you will surprised to know after doing the master in psychology, I have developed a passion to read the psychology. And then again, I started it from the 0 point, and because of that dedication, I could complete NET and JRF and even PhD, and I'm in front of you, ma'am.
Wonderful, sir. That's really nice. What I like about you is that passion to learn more. Many of
Exactly.
us stop studying, but you have continued that beautiful journey of having, wanting to learn more. Like it is cradle to the grave. Learning is a process, not it
Learning is a
doesn't
lifelong
end.
process. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So hats off to you, sir, for continuing your journey in the educational field. You're empowering others. You're enabling others also to be, that person who they want to be. Never stop educating yourself. My dear friends, sir has done such a lot of work, not only for the nation, but for on the personal front. and he would like to do it for others as well. Apart from the serving the nation, he wants to serve the normal people and try to make you understand that psychology will help your life in a better way. You could shape your thoughts and ideas, and you adjust your behavior according to the situation. Dear sir, that was very nice. I really am inspired by going into the taking a U-turn and coming into psychology and giving all your energies. I love the passion that you have towards psychology. That's really nice.
It's better to take U-turn instead of going on the wrong direction, which you don't like. In fact, that was not a wrong direction, but I realized that that is not meant for me. The management subject, even I qualify the net in management also, but some at some point one has to do introspect and one has to think that whatever I am doing, whether that is meant for me or not, that is in align with my hobbies or my skill and my achievement or not. So one has to do introspection during his journey.
Great, sir. That's really very nice. Thank you for sharing, sir. Dear sir, you might have been through a lots of ups and downs. We all do go through ups and downs. Could you
Yes,
share with us from your experience and your expertise, like how could we manage stress? What are the easiest methods, to de-stress in life?
ma'am, stress, as you have given the name stress, I take it as a challenge. So it is a challenge. The downs which you are indicating is a stress. So that particular down is not a down or not a stress. Better let's term is as a challenge. And challenge comes with the opportunity. There are two sides of the challenge. So one side is the opportunity. So I always look for that particular opportunity when it comes to challenge. And second thought, whenever the challenge I face, I always have things in my mind that I'm not the person who is facing this challenge for the first time. There are many person apart from me who have faced that particular challenge and who have faced it very boldly and have succeeded, have crossed over this particular challenge. So these are the two things: looking on the opportunity side of the challenge and don't name it as a stress. So
Thank you,
it's
sir.
better to yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Yes, sir.
Better to change the perspective when we will see the down. It's not basically the down, it's basically the time period of the opportunity, and definitely that down has some meaning. That downfall in your life, in your any profession, that has a have a hidden meaning. So what I want to convey to you and the audience, try to find out the meaning of that particular downside. If you will find that particular meaning, and every downside has a meaning along with the disadvantage, I agree that there are disadvantages also, but along with that disadvantage there are some meaning. So if one has identified that meaning, so that down is no more downside, in my personal opinion.
Superb, sir. I really like the way you put it. Don't call it stress, call it a challenge. No?
And challenge come with opportunity.
Wonderful, wonderful. So brilliant. I like this answer. Superb. Dear sir, thank you for sharing all of that. How were you as a little kid? Who was that little Sandeep? Was he naughty, mischievous, talkative, shy? What type of a
Okay,
little
okay.
kid were you?
Let me rewind my memory, and if you ask me how was as a kid, I was not so laborious. And till now, also, frankly speaking, I'm not so much hardworking and laborious. But one thing I want to tell you, I plan in a better way and in advance. That is my, you can say it is a strength. Instead of facing the things at the time, I plan it in a advance, and I'm not a fast runner. I believe in going slowly, but try to go in a right direction and with the consistency. So that is the, I think, life theme of mine on which I have passed down for the last 20 years, man.
That's really nice, sir. Thank you so much for sharing. So you are an inspiration to all of us. You have
Mhm.
entered into the field of psychology. You want to contribute to the younger generation. You are continuing your learning journey. You haven't stopped learning. You're so focused on learning and sharing and gaining
Yes,
knowledge, giving and gaining knowledge. Now, I would like to know, you are an inspiration to all of us. I would like to know who is your inspiration? Who has been your special, role model or inspiration that has made you who you are today?
okay. When I was in 12th class, as I have mentioned, I used to have one of my teacher, Mr. Visdas. He was from a retired veteran from the defense services. And when at that particular time, I came to know, I was surprised to know if you are a retired soldier, how can you be teacher? he was a retired soldier and he was one of the best teacher of our school, and especially to me, the way he speak, his personality. So I during that time I used to confuse. He normally we have a stereotype that retired defense personnel they could not be teacher. They are living in the society, but he was one of the excellent teacher. So one day I asked him, sir, you a retired defense personnel or are you a inbuilt teacher? Then he told me he spent 20 years in the defense forces. He gained knowledge from a particular that defense background, and he was communicating that knowledge to the society, to the kids like me. So, if you will ask me the first inspiration, Mr. Visdat sir, he was my first inspiration when I was in 12th class. And later on, many persons of different background have came in my life during my master also, during my doctorate also. They become the role model for me, and I uh, what I want to say ki I basically I share their knowledge. I always have a passion to learn from other experience. I share their knowledge and succeed my all the journey, all the hurdles that come in between my life.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Dear
Yes.
sir,
Hmm.
how would you want to be remembered in this world, and why should people remember you?
Ma'am, coming to this point, first I don't work to be remembered by the people. If I start doing what should how should I work so that I will be remembered. Instead, I focus on what I like, what is my dream project, and in which field I want to go. So I want to go in particular that direction, and that direction is logical one. If that direction is perfect and there are clear thoughts, definitely people will remember you. But doing work, how people will remember you, I think that is something not matching with my ideology. What my ideology say, you identify your path, career, or field first. Have a do introspection in your skill, match that skill with the profession you want to go, and then just go run away. Instead of what people will think, I think
Very true. I get that. I get it. And your ideologies are really good. And I like the way you said that. I
yes,
agree
ma'am.
with you, sir. That's really nice. So, do you ever get holidays? And if yes, if you could snatch away a few holidays, which would be your favorite holiday destination for vacation?
Okay, ma'am. If you will, for the past 20 years, I was in defense. So, frankly speaking, I get an opportunity to visit all around the our country. You can say let it be Eastern, Western. But coming to the particular holiday destination, so Port Blair is my favorite holiday destination because of the cleanliness, because of pollution free and nice culture, and I like that particular place very much. I visited there 2 to 3 times, and whenever I visit to stay over there.
That's really nice. Would you like to mention the name again, sir?
The Port Blair, Andaman and
Port
Nicobar.
Blair.
Port
Okay,
Blair. Yes.
Port Blair. Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Yes.
I get that now. Yes, sir. So the next question coming up is, what is that one thing you like about yourself? This is me, Sandeep Kumar, and I love myself. I respect myself because this is my inner core quality.
The consistency, continuity, and the time management. These three factors, which I feel, as I told you, I am not a so much hard worker, but whatever the path I find, I target, I make, I become consistent, and I do continuous effort and the time management. Since I was in job also, and I heard from many people that I don't get time to study. I don't get time because of my job and service and all these things. I don't get time to study. So what I want to say that is the mental block. What I can say is because after doing the job also, if you are traveling, why can't you study? Because you have to study through your mind. People have a stereotype that if I want to study, the environment should be peaceful. You should be have a chair and table, then only you can study. So what I want to say, it is a stereotype. You can use your mind at any point of time, whatever the activity you are doing.
Yes, that's very
These are
nicely put. Yes, sir. Very well explained that. Good clarity you've given to that question.
I want to give one example over here
Yes.
uh, for that particular time management. If you will ask me, I used to play badminton, and whenever I used to go at 6 o'clock in the evening after my job. there are, I think, 8 to 10 people, and 4 people play at a time. So, what I want to convey to you, when my turns come, I have to wait for 20 to 25 minutes to get my turn again. So instead of waiting, ideally, you will surprised to listen that I utilize those 20 minutes of that waiting period to listen something about the psychology, to do some question, to send some doubt to my friend here, to ask some clarity from my educator. So that 20 minutes also I utilize it for that resting period. So this is one of the incidents. Otherwise, there are n number of incidents I utilize the even a single second of my life. So one cannot say ki time management and we could not get time because of job. So I don't agree with this aspect.
Yes, sir. Perfect. I really like the way you said, even if it is 20 minutes, I'm going to use it, in a constructive way. That's very nice.
Exactly.
Beautiful, sir. Dear sir, when you were in school and college, did you ever participate in any sports and games? And if yes, your favorite sport or favorite game, sir?
No, ma'am. Till I remember, till I 12th class, I don't indulge in sports so much. But after joining the defense forces, definitely I have a passion in sports also. And as I have said, I used to like badminton in my free time.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Dear sir, do you watch movies? And if yes, which is your favorite movie and why?
Yes, ma'am. I used to see movie, and the favorite movie which you ask me, if you ask me, that is Sadi Mein Jarur Aana, because Sadi Mein Jarur Aana, because that movie has clearly shown the dedication toward the education and toward your partner and romantic life also. What I personally feel nowadays, younger generation, what they are doing, they are mixing the education, they are mixing the romantic life or the particular life, and they end up in nothing. So from that movie, I came to know if it is education, dedication toward education, go for it. Then don't look for other factor. And if you and how nicely that movie has portrayed the dedication toward the education also and dedication toward the your partner also in the later part of the film. So I like that particular movie very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing. Thank you very much. Dear sir, there are several areas in the world which requires a great change. बदलाव लानी है. आप किस एरिया में बदलाव लाना चाहेंगे? Which place you would like to bring a change? Which area?
Okay, especially as I mentioned that what is the culture in the student nowadays and the focus of the student, especially the learning community, that need to be changed. Because what happened, if you ask me, like a student, I have also done many mistakes. So what I want to give to the society, give to the student, you try to learn from other mistakes also. Life is not so much long that you get an opportunity to do each and every mistake. So I want to convey to the student, see, there are role model as a teacher, as I told about my role model, definitely student have the role model. So what I want to convey that is a particular opportunity. You try to grab their experience, try to know what their strength is, what their weakness is, and definitely everybody has a drawback also. Try to learn from that mistake. So if I get an opportunity to be a professor in the coming days, definitely the first thing I want to convey, you learn what I have learned and you learn what mistake I have made so that you will not make those mistakes and you can succeed very easily. These are the aspects I want to give to the society.
Thank you so much, sir. That's so nice of you. Very
Thank
kind
you.
of you, no? I like the way you said, no, this life is not so big that you go on,
You
committing
get an
mistakes.
opportunity to
Yeah.
do each and every mistake. So it's
Yes.
better to learn from other mistakes.
Yes. I really like the way you put this. Excellent, sir. Super. Dear sir, would you like to
Yes.
share with us the difference between smart work and hard work from your
Yes,
perspective?
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, from my point of view, everybody is standing on a junction. Suppose two people are standing on a junction, there are two or three ways, direction or road in which one has to run. So the person who do the hard work, he will run with his full efficiency without thinking that is it a particular right direction or not, without doing introspection. He will focus all his energy in running very fast. But the smart work, before running, he will analyze which direction is better for him. So that is the only difference between hard work and smart work. The smart people first analyze the direction, and during the running also they do introspect whether am I doing better or not. Is there is a need to take the U-turn, because it's better to take a U-turn when you will realize instead of running on a wrong direction. So that is the only key difference which I want to convey to you, ma'am.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Brilliant. Dear sir, any dream projects for the future?
Dream project, not specific. As I told, I want to give to the society to learn from other experience and other mistake. That is the only wish I have a dream project. You can say it if I get an opportunity in the coming days.
Yes, wonderful. Dear sir, would you like to name a few of your best friends today?
Yes, ma'am. The day I have joined the defense forces, I met one of my friend, Mr. Aman Bhardwaj, and after 20 years, he is also my one of the best friend. So I have a particular philosophy that it's better to have a few friends instead of a bulk friend, but and you will end up to identify who is your best friend. So I have only 2 or 3 friends, and one of them is Mr. Aman Bhardwaj.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing. That's really nice. So, what brings a smile to your face? When do you smile? What makes you smile?
When I see other people are smiling, and when I came to know that I am the reason behind it, that makes me smile.
Oh, great. Wonderful. That's really nice. Beautiful. So, any weakness for chocolates, sweets, or maybe pakoda, you could say, or samosas, ऐसा कुछ देखते ही खाने का दिल बोलती है आपको? You feel like eating? Any weakness for any particular food like?
It was sweets, man. Not spicy one, but sweet definitely. I have a hobby to check it out. Let it be. It was a Diwali's festival, and if there are 10 type of sweet, I have a particular inclination to check each and every one.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
that is, you can say, that is my weakness. You can say it. So eating sweet is my little bit which I need to control.
Yes. Your favorite sweets, sir, among all of the sweets?
Ma'am, jalebi. You can say it jalebi, ma'am. If it comes to jalebi, it is jalebi.
Okay, sir.
And you will surprised to know when I was kid, I forget to describe it during my kid's memory, which you have asked me
Yes.
how you were as a kid. I still remember in 2001 or 2000 or 2001, 25 year back when I was kid and I was in 6 to 7. We used to get some pocket money, 2 rupees, 1 rupees, 3 rupees. And when it get 7 rupees, that time the jalebi used to come to 50 gram for 7 rupees. So I wait that particular amount should be accumulated so that I can have the 7 rupees and I can buy the 250 gram jalebi.
Wow,
The
that's
moment
so
it had accumulated 7 rupees, I used to go in the market and take 250 gram jalebi.
wow, that's so nice. So I have a question on based on this. Would you eat it alone or share it with somebody?
Ma'am, because in 250 gram, what happened basically, I have done a experiment also that time. If I take for 5 rupees, it was less for me. If I take for 7 rupees, then it used to come 250 gram. It was matlab, more for me. So if you will ask me, I used to have it alone also, because in 7 rupees into 50 gram, you cannot share the things with the people. So during that time, I used to have alone also.
Okay, that's so sweet. That's really very nice to share. And I can imagine how you were running to the shop, buying it and having it. I can imagine all of that. That's wonderful.
I
Very
wait
nice.
for accumulation of 7 rupees.
Yes, dear.
Day it was accumulated 7 rupees, I was the happiest person of the world, and I used to go to the market and take the jalebi.
अच्छा अभी एक क्वेश्चन आ गया मुझे वहीं पर खाते या घर आते आते खाते या घर
वहीं पे
आके
खाते थे।
खाते
घर पे आके तो फिर पिटाई खानी पड़ती।
ओके
इफ तो जलेबी तो वहीं पे खानी पड़ती है।
जी 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 हम भी ऐसे
इट्स
करते
बेटर
थे
टू इट्स बेटर टू ईट अवर देयर ओनली।
जी 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 yes I get it right thanks for being so sweet and genuine like and sharing all of that that really they are really beautiful memories to
यस
relive
मैम,
them once again very nice
यस।
dear sir who is the strength behind your you know who you are today आप जो बने हैं आज आपका शक्ति कौन था कहाँ से शक्ति डिराइव करते हैं आप
ओके मैम। It was my parents, and I have seen that those days, my parents, my grandfather. If you will ask me the real power, which gave me the influence is my grandfather. He was uneducated. He never gone to the school. And I still remember when I was in childhood, uh, friends of my grandfather have a hobby to accumulation of the land. They all are uneducated and they have a hobby to accumulate the to purchase the land, to purchase the farms for the future generation. But I am thankful to my grandfather. Despite being uneducated, he don't focus on that aspect to buy some property, buy some plot, and buy some farms for their future generation. Instead, he focus on the education of the forthcoming generation, and that is because of her dedication and passion. Except him, we are in our joint family. We are 16 to 17 member in our joint family, and out of that 16, 14 to 15 are defense government servant. So
Great.
you can imagine how a uneducated person make everybody educated and make everybody successful because of his vision and his passion toward the education.
Wonderful. That's really very nice. That's really great. So I guess he is the strength behind your success and the other family members as well. Wonderful.
Definitely, we have follows his direction, and we nowadays we surprised ki how without educated how he can have so much confidence and towards the education, and he focus the future generation towards the education only instead of doing all other things what the community is doing during that time. 80 to 90% of his friends were doing, they were investing in the lands plot for the future generation, but he has a unique idea and unique thoughts, and I'm grateful to the god that because of his unique thoughts we are here today.
Wonderful. That's really nice. A great tribute to your grandfather. Father. That's really nice. And
Thank you,
I guess like many of the grandparents out there might have done great jobs like this, and we would want, the future grandparents also to focus much on education, encourage their children to study. That's really
ma'am.
nice. Beautiful. And
So
serve
that
the
is the only thing, in my personal opinion, that is the only thing which cannot be divided. If you
yes.
are brother, everything will be 50-50. But this is the thing which keep on accumulating and never been divided. So what I want to suggest to the younger population and younger generation, look on this aspect because this is the real earning which never got divided. So why not to invest in this? Instead of investing in the things which got 50-50, why not to invest in this?
Wonderful. Beautiful. What a way to put that, no? That's really very nice. Perfect. Very nice. Dear sir, is there anything that scares you? कभी कभी डर लगती है आपको, किसी चीज का डर लगता है?
It was initially it was there, but due to experience and due to my colleagues, peer friends, and all their others' experience, there is nothing such that I should fear upon. Because if I have clear idea and clear thoughts toward my goal and toward the things, either they will go in a right direction, and if they are not going in a right direction, then definitely that is the indication that I should do a introspection. I should do re-evaluation of the thoughts and re-evaluation of the things which I am doing. So instead of fearing, I used to focus on the introspection. If the things are not moving in the way which I want, so I used to do introspection and take a U-turn if required, and then go on the right direction. So there is nothing that which fear us.
Okay.
Fear हमसे हम fear से नहीं है, fear हमसे.
Oh, great. बढ़िया है, बहुत खूब. Very good. Excellent. That's really nice. Dear sir, I've seen you're a very calm and composed person. Very serene, very polite. आपको कभी गुस्सा आता है?
मैम, it's rarely come there. It's rarely come. और इन केस अगर आता भी है तो उसकी इंटेंसिटी इतनी ज्यादा नहीं होती कि मैं उस गुस्से को अदर एस्पेक्ट में लेके जाऊं. What I have seen, गुस्सा एक पर्टिकुलर मोमेंट या पर्टिकुलर फेड या पर्टिकुलर पर्सन पे आया, what generally people used to do, वो उसको ट्रांसफर कर देते हैं. गुस्सा भी स्पाउस के साथ है, बच्चे के साथ है, मैं फिर फ्रेंड के साथ गया वहां गुस्सा, किसी दूसरे अपने प्रोफेशन में गया वहां पे उस गुस्से को ट्रांसफर. तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, गुस्सा अगर कभी आ भी गया जिस पर्टिकुलर एस्पेक्ट पे आया, उसको वहीं तक लिमिटेड रखो. जैसे मैं सेकंड स्टेज पे आ रहा हूँ या सेकंड किसी पर्सन के साथ हूँ, मेरा गुस्सा कैरी फॉरवर्ड नहीं होना चाहिए दूसरे सिचुएशन के ऊपर. अदरवाइज व्हाट विल हैपन, वहां पे तो गुस्सा आ रहा है, वहां तो मैं कुछ कर ही नहीं पाया, एंड दूसरे जो अगर किसी फील्ड में आऊंगा तो वो गुस्सा जो प्रोबेबिलिटी होगी उस इवेंट की सक्सेस होने की और फेलियर होने की, वो प्रोबेबिलिटी और कम हो जाएगी। तो अदर रिलेशनशिप को एक खराब ना करें एक पर्टिकुलर उसकी वजह से। तो गुस्से के बारे में मेरा यही है, आता है तो वो टाइमिंग के लिए आएगा, इंटेंसिटी उसकी कम होगी और वो ट्रांसफर ना हो। मैं इस चीज को कंट्रोल करने की कोशिश करता हूँ, इट शुड नॉट ट्रांसफर टू द अदर एरियाज ऑफ द लाइफ।
यस सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। आई रियली लाइक दिस कि भाई ट्रांसफर नहीं होना, कि भाई किसी एक चीज पर गुस्सा है वो किसी और के ऊपर नहीं निकालना है, किसी और से, या यू शुड नॉट। दैट्स
उसकी
बहुत
क्या
अच्छी बात
गलती है?
है। जी जी। लेकिन हम लोग सब गलती करती मैं भी ऐसी करती हूँ कभी कभी, फिर लगता कि भाई नहीं ये गलत हो रहा है, मैं ये गुस्सा वहां पर शिफ्ट नहीं करना, ट्रांसफर नहीं करना है मुझे। तो
हाँ,
आपने
तो
आज
उसमें हम अपनी कोग्निटिव एबिलिटी का यूज करते हैं, और जो ये वायर होता है ना उसको डिस्कनेक्ट कर देता हूँ मैं कई बार ना, कि आई बिकम, जैसे चाइल्ड ही होता है, चाइल्डहुड होता है, तो मुझे कुछ नहीं पता। अगर मुझे 10 मिनट पहले गुस्सा आ रहा था और 10 मिनट बाद अगर आप मेरे से मिलने आए, तो अपने आप को फुलिश बनाने की कोशिश करो मैम, कि मुझे कुछ नहीं पता कि क्या हुआ था। चाइल्ड से आप पूछोगे 10 मिनट बाद कि क्या कर रहे थे बच्चा, ही हाउ परफेक्टली ही से मुझे नहीं पता क्या हुआ क्या नहीं हुआ। तो लाइक दैट, इस टाइप का अगर मोमेंट आता है तो अपना जो दिमाग का जो ब्रेन का वायर है इसको थोड़ा डिस्कनेक्ट कर लो कभी कभी, एंड एक फ्रेश पर्सनैलिटी की तरह दूसरे इवेंट्स में अपने आप को इंडल्ज होना चाहिए। आई थिंक वी कैन डू मच बेटर लाइक दिस।
ब्यूटीफुल सर, दिस इज अ टेक अवे फॉर मी, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर शेयरिंग दैट।
There are
बहुत
many things which I want to take away from you also, ma'am.
थैंक
Anything?
यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच, दैट्स रियली वेरी नाइस। डियर सर, इज देयर एनी मैसेज यू वांट टू गिव द यंगर जनरेशन? आपकी तरफ से कोई अच्छा मैसेज हमारे हम सब के लिए?
Ma'am, if you want to ask, you are asking two questions, whether I should give message to the younger generation और हम सब के लिए भी आर
हाँ,
प्रोफेशनल।
ओके, ठीक है, we'll have it in parts. First you give the
ओके
message to the younger generation, then to all of us, I mean apart from the
मैम,
younger
टू
generation.
द यंगर जनरेशन आई वांट टू से कि अपने आप को इतना लेबोरियस स्टडी के फील्ड में मत करो कि आपको किसी सोसाइटी या किसी सोशल फिनोमेना की जरूरत ना हो, क्योंकि सक्सेस होने के लिए लेबोरियस होना, हार्ड वर्किंग होना ही जरूरी नहीं है। सो यू मस्ट हैव लिसन इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस आल्सो। सो अगर इसकी रिसर्च इसमें जाओगे आप, रोल ऑफ इंटेलिजेंस एंड रोल ऑफ इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस। सो अर्लियर पीपल यूज टू हैव कि 100% आईक्यू होनी चाहिए या इंटेलिजेंस होना चाहिए, देन ओनली यू विल सक्सेस। बट नवेडेज रिसर्च आज कमिंग अप कि आपके पास अगर 50% इंटेलिजेंस भी है, तो विद द हेल्प ऑफ 50% दैट इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस यू कैन डू मच बेटर देन ए 100 हैविंग ए पर्सन 100% आईक्यू। सो यंगर जनरेशन को मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ, during their school days and during their college days, it's better to be intelligent, but don't forget that social emotional intelligence is very much necessary to become a successful or a perfect person in the life. So this is the message, try to make a balance between the IQ and EQ, that is emotional quotient.
Superb sir, that's really very nice. The emotional quotient is really required.
Yes ma'am.
Superb, I really know, applaud you for this, excellent sir, superb.
Thank you.
Yes sir. Is there a message for all of us, apart from the younger generation, the middle-aged, the senior citizens? Would you like to share a message for us?
I think I'm not the right person to share this message, but I want to tell my thing कि we should try to change the way we see the things or see the events. I think that is the one of the biggest mistake we all of us do in our day-to-day life. We only see the one aspect of a particular things and take the decision. So what I want to convey कि things, try to see the things in a holistic way, so that we can see the other part also. If you have ever seen, if you put your camera and take the picture, you can only grab a particular field, but if you take your camera away, you can take a holistic picture, and if you take a holistic picture, there are many other aspects also you can see and then take a decision. So definitely that decision will be much more better instead of taking the decision on a particular aspect. This is the one of the messages or guidelines I want to convey.
Thank you so much. That's really very nice. And that's another takeaway for me also. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Dear sir, your favorite color and why?
Favorite color is white.
Why, sir?
If you will ask why, I will look forward why I like the white color.
Gee.
This is a homework for me. Definitely, I will let you know why I like the white.
जी sir. White is for peace, Shant Swabhav. White is for peace. But for you, how it is, let me know that when I meet you again on
Definitely, I
International.
will let you know why I like the white color. But I have seen based on my behavior, I like the white color much.
Wonderful. That's really nice.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. When you were in school, your
Yes,
favorite subject, कहाँ पर आपका interest था? कौन से subject आपको आकर्षित करता था, sir?
ma'am, it was Sanskrit, ma'am. Till I was in 10th class, it was Sanskrit I used to like very much, more than a math. It was Sanskrit, and you would surprised to know in my 8th standard, I got 98 out of 100 in Sanskrit. है ना? तो Sanskrit for me was a mathematics which nowadays people love math. I used to love Sanskrit during that time.
Wonderful. तो
And
आपको
I was,
जी
sorry,
जी
please.
जी sir.
So Sanskrit was a math for me. Nowadays people like math and all these things. Later on, I have an interest in math also. But till the time I was in middle class, 8th standard, I liked Sanskrit very much, and I performed as per my capacity during those days.
Wonderful. I would like to ask you, could you speak in Sanskrit as well? आपको आती है संस्कृत भाषा थोड़ा बहुत?
No, ma'am. In day-to-day life, I cannot speak, but till 8th standard, it was just like a math because question used to come, write any of the two doha. Doha होता है संस्कृत के अंदर, दो श्लोक. मतलब these are the things. So I feel it very comfortable to write any of the two poem out of the book. So it's better. So like this, I have done it. But nowadays, if it has been, I think, more than 20 years, I have left the Sanskrit after 8th class. So now I cannot say. But yes, now my passion has turned towards psychology. I
Psychology. Yes, yes,
ask anything about psychology, but
yes.
Sanskrit was my childhood memories favorite.
जी sir. जी sir, would you like to share a favorite quotation or a proverb? ऐसा कोई मुहावरा है जो कनेक्टेड है आपके साथ, तो ऐसा शेयर करना चाहेंगे सर आप?
ओके मैं मुहावरा नहीं है बेस्ड ऑन माय लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस एज आई मेंशन वो है ऐसा किसी का मुहावरा नहीं है तो अभी मैंने आपको शेयर भी किया था आई वांट टू रिपीट दैट और ये मेरे अपने एक्सपीरियंस से ही है जो मैंने अभी तक सीखा अपनी लाइफ में life is not so long that you get an opportunity to do each and every mistake so it's better to learn from other mistake and it is a very wonderful thing if you will go deeply in this quote कि हर चीज वो क्यों करूं if I have an instructor I have a teacher definitely he or she has gone through the same phase on the phase which I am right now going it's better to be polite to have a friendly relation with the teacher and try to know which are the things not to do which are the things to do so I think that is much better.
Wonderful sir, that's really very nice. Thank you for sharing that. सर आपका सबसे प्राउडेस्ट अचीवमेंट कौन सा है सर कि भाई आप साइकोलॉजी फील्ड में आए तो वो आपको एक अच्छा सा फीलिंग यू फील वाओ दिस इज माय प्राउडेस्ट अकम्प्लिशमेंट is it you completed your doctorate you have completed all the different courses that you've been doing तो आपको सबसे वाव मोमेंट कौन सा था बहुत खूब मुझे लगा कि भाई मैं ये कर रहा हूँ
If you ask me the proudest moment for the 20 year I have served the nation this is my proudest moment first of all and now I have a dream to serve for the people who will build up the nation in future so my main target is to serve the nation only so till 20 year I have served directly now indirectly I want to serve the nation but I want to build those people who will serve the nation.
wonderful what a way to share that answer wonderful sir very nice hats off to you for that lovely answer बहुत good
Thank you.
yes sir dear sir do you like pets
Not specifically, but in general, I like pets, and I have the sympathy with all the kind of pets. And I want to share one experience. Recently, I was coming from Delhi to my duty place, and it was AC1 reservation. And in our cabin, there are 4 seats. So we were two friends from the defense background, and the other two are the couples having the pets. So what I observed, we are inside our cabin and we are waiting for the other two passengers who will be the other two passengers. And what I observed, they were standing outside the cabin. They were having a cat in a particular, what should I call that particular basket, plastic basket. And they were hesitating to come inside. Maybe they have a fear whether we will like or not. Then I go outside, then I call them and I told, it's better to have five. We don't have any problem, and the way we respect that particular couple along with their along with their pets, they really admire us, and we have enjoyed that particular journey from Delhi to our duty place very much. So I like, in general, I like pets, but if you ask me any specific, not so.
वंडरफुल, थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग दैट ब्यूटीफुल एक्सपीरियंस. जब आप शेयर कर रहे थे तो मेरे को ऐसा मेंटल पिक्चर फॉर्म कर रही थी कि भाई उन लोग ठहर रहे थे बास्केट से के साथ, द कैट वाज इनसाइड, ऑल ऑफ दैट आई वाज क्रिएटिंग अ नाइस मेंटल पिक्चर देयर. दैट्स वंडरफुल. बहुत बढ़िया. एंड आपने गया, यू रिक्वेस्टेड देम टू कम इन, लाइक यू नो, नॉट टू फील.
I asked, don't be agitated, come, and we don't have any issue. Then they told ki they shared their other experience of the past journey. They told people don't like and all these things. So we were requesting the TT to give us a separate cabin. Then I told, don't request, you just come inside, and we will have a new experience which we have never had in our past. So it was a wonderful journey basically, and wonderful experience.
Wonderful. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
No, issue. You continue.
Yes, that's really very nice. Thank you for sharing all of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So how many languages are you conversant in? How many languages could you speak?
Basically Hindi, English, and my local language, that is Haryanvi. But neither we speak during my hometown, that Haryanvi, and in our professional field also, we used to speak Hindi and English only.
Yes. So would you oblige to sing a song for us if I requested you in any of these languages, any one language?
Next time I will prepare for the song, and definitely, and I will let you know particular song, definitely.
Okay, sir, definitely. Fine, sir, definitely. Yes, sir. So there's a little cup in my hand. How would you look at this cup? Is it half full, half empty? Is it full or overflowing for you? How would you look at it?
It is half full and waiting to be full fully.
How sweet. That's really nice. Brilliant. Dear sir,
yes,
are you a good listener, a good speaker, or both?
Ma'am, first of all, I am a good listener basically. If you ask me about the speaking ability, recently after completing my PhD, I get an opportunity like you are obliged to me, you give me the opportunity. And during my doctorate degree, I used to give.
Yes, sir. Is there a technical issue? My dear friends, we'll be connected with our guest in a few moments.
So what I personally believe, ma'am, if you are a good listener, then only you can become a good speaker. So for the before 2 years back, I was a good listener, and what I personally believe that if you are a good listener, then only you can become a good speaker. And I am thankful to you who given me an opportunity to speak and to interact with the people along with you.
Thank you so much. That's very true, sir, what you've shared. A good listener becomes a great speaker as well. And today you are one of the wonderful speakers who graced this platform, the International Fabtalks. Wonderful. Thanks. So the next question coming up, if the Almighty or the universe was to offer you a superpower, what superpower would you take? What would you choose?
To give wisdom to the society, to give wisdom to the student, and to share the knowledge what I have gained through my experience to the everybody. That is the only way I want to take from the Almighty if given. Because then only we can change the world, change our culture, change our society, and we can dream for a best society, best culture, and best community nearby us.
Wonderful. What a way that is, wisdom. Such a beautiful answer that is. Bahut ko. Very nice. Dear sir, would you like to speak something on mental health awareness as you are into the field of psychology? तो इसके बारे में आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? क्या हम लोग उतना भाव दे रहे, privilege और mileage दे रहे for mental health awareness? आपके नजरिए से कुछ explain कर सकते सर?
Yes, ma'am. एक mental health एक ऐसा issue है मैम nowadays, because life में technology आ गई है, लाइफ में मल्टी स्किलिंग एस्पेक्ट आ गया है, मल्टीटास्किंग फैक्टर आ गया है. तो व्हाट आई पर्सनली बिलीव, हम कुछ मटेरियलिस्टिक बन गए हैं. वी टेक एवरीथिंग एज ए ऑब्जेक्ट. मतलब हम रिलेशनशिप को भी एक ऑब्जेक्ट समझने लग गए हैं. व्हाट आई पर्सनली बिलीव, बिकॉज सबके पास टाइम कम है और काम करना ज्यादा है. तो उससे क्या हुआ कि हमने जो रिलेशनशिप थे, अदर एस्पेक्ट है, उसके ऊपर ध्यान देना छोड़ दिया है। तो मैम एक मेंटल हेल्थ का, अच्छी मेंटल हेल्थ का होना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है एक गुड सिटीजन बनने के लिए। तो मेरे पर्सनल ओपिनियन में आज की डेट में जो हमारी भागदौड़ की जो जिंदगी है, जिसमें हम रिलेशनशिप को भूल रहे हैं, हम वैल्यूज को भूल रहे हैं, जो हमारे नॉर्म्स थे, जो हमारे पेरेंट्स या ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स ने हमें दे रखे थे, उसको हम भूल रहे हैं। और हम जो भौतिक चीजें हैं, एज आई मेंशन की मेटेरियलिस्टिक जो चीजें हैं, उस पर ज्यादा ध्यान दे रहे हैं। और होता क्या है, later on when we will become adult, yeah, when we will become old age, then we will realize कि what I have done. So but उस समय फिर यू टर्न नहीं लिया जा सकता, उस एस्पेक्ट में यू टर्न नहीं लिया जा सकता। सो मेरा जो अर्ज है सोसाइटी को या चिल्ड्रन को, यंगर जनरेशन को, कि ऐसी स्टेज में मत पहुंचना कि जहां से यू टर्न ना लिया जाए। यू टर्न देने की भी एक पर्टिकुलर लिमिट होती है। तो इट्स बेटर कि हम अपनी मेंटल हेल्थ को अच्छा रखें, और जो वैल्यूज नॉर्म्स जो हमारी पेरेंट्स ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स ने दे रखी है, उसके साथ हम अपनी वैल्यूज को मिला के और उसको हम फ्यूचर जनरेशन को पास ऑन करें। तो ये है मैसेज में।
Wonderful, sir. Very nice. Thank you so much. You have such a lot of, intellect, such a lot of wisdom, such a lot of beautiful thoughts which you're sharing with us. बहुत अच्छा, sir. It's really a pleasure to have had you here. It's really nice. Dear sir, the next question coming up. आगे आने वाले 50 सालों में किस तरह के बदलाव हो सकते हैं आपके नजरिए से?
मैम अगर आने वाले 50 सालों में बदलाव अगर मैं देखना चाहूँ, अगर लोगों ने जो साइकोलॉजी एंड, अगर आपने देखा होगा साइकोलॉजी का भी क्रेज बढ़ रहा है, बट आई पर्सनली ऑब्जर्व द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट हु टेक एडमिशन इन साइकोलॉजी 10 ईयर और 15 ईयर बैक, इट वाज हार्डली एनीवन। एंड अब जो आ रहे हैं, अभी जो मैं रिसेंटली डाटा देख रहा था, अभी एनालाइज कर रहा था रिसेंटली लास्ट वीक ही, तो साइकोलॉजी में जो एडमिशन है इन कॉलेज आल्सो दैट हैव बीन इंक्रीज 25 to 30%। सो मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन ये है कि आने वाले टाइम में अगर लोग साइकोलॉजी पे फोकस करते हैं, दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड द मेंटल हेल्थ एंड दे कैन हैव ए डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव टुवर्ड्स सीइंग द अदर थिंग्स। सो आने वाले 40-50 सालों में हम एक अच्छे सोसाइटी, एक अच्छे कल्चर की हम उम्मीद कर सकते हैं।
Very nice. Thank you for sharing all of that. That's really very nice. To give importance to psychology, to understand the human behavior, to understand the human mind, to focus on emotional health. Wonderful, sir. That's really nice. Dear sir, अगर आपके हाथ में एक अच्छा सा मिशन दे दिया, टाइम मिशन, and you have to click a button and they'll take you into the past, वहां पर जाके किसी और का जिंदगी रीलिव करना है, आपको किसका जिंदगी रीलिव करने का इच्छा होती है सर?
मैं अपनी चाइल्डहुड मेमोरी, अपने चाइल्डहुड को दोबारा से जीना चाहूंगा। I still want to go that particular shop along with that 7 rupees. I want to take that jalebis because मेरे हिसाब में वो मेमोरी कभी नहीं आती। I was the richest person when I get 7 rupees, and today I get my salary also. That day also I don't believe I am rich or poor, but when on those days when I get 7 rupees, I feel I am the richest person of the world. So nothing can compromise that aspect basically. So I want to go back that particular shop and I want to have that jalebi alone. And वो एक confusion रहता था, मैं शॉपकीपर के पास जाके 5 रुपए से लूं 5 रुपीज की या 7 रुपीज की, बिकॉज 5 की कम पड़ जाती थी एक पीस और 7 रुपीज में एक पीस एक्स्ट्रा आता था। उस कंफ्यूजन के अंदर फिर आप डिसीजन लेते थे कि चलो 7 की ले लेते हैं या 5 की ले लेते हैं। That was awesome, man, and nothing can compromise that particular that memory.
How sweet. That's really so nice. That's very nice. Yes, yes. So genuine and so down to earth. You shared this such a beautiful experience. वो तो मेरे साथ हमेशा रहेगी कि भाई अभी मैं कहीं शॉप को जाऊं तो मैं आपको याद करूंगी. Whenever I see जलेबी से उधर तो आपको जरूर याद करूंगी. That's very
Definitely.
nice. Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, what about this constructive criticism? जो criticize करते हैं लोग, constructive criticism थोड़े अच्छे लोग करते हैं, थोड़े लोग बुरा क्रिटिसिज्म करते हैं। तो कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्रिटिसिज्म के देने के बावजूद भी थोड़े लोग नहीं ले पाते, उसको सेंसिटिव हो जाते हैं, थोड़े लोग सुसाइड्स भी कमिट कर लेते हैं, स्पेशली द स्टूडेंट्स, दे आर अनेबल टू टेक अप कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्रिटिसिज्म। तो इसके बारे में आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे सर? वुड यू लाइक टू से समथिंग?
Definitely, ma'am. First of all, we should be skillful enough कि we should identify what is constructive criticism and what is destructive criticism. ये clear हमारे पास होना चाहिए. If somebody is doing constructive criticism, we should take it as a he or she is a well-wisher to us, ma'am. First of all, don't take it otherwise, that whether the criticism he or she is doing that is for my disadvantage and all these things. definitely you in a mind you should have always that whatever he or she is suggesting to me, it is for the betterment of me, not for the betterment of his or her. It is betterment for me. So we should always be ready to take that constructive criticism. Number one. Number two, we have the capability to work upon that criticism, and next time when you face the same challenge or the same person, so that you can show that the particular aspect which you have pointed out last time, I have cleared that, and now I'm this, and now give the opportunity to that front person. Now again please do some creative constructive criticism, so that tomorrow if I will meet you, I can meet you after improving myself. That is
Wow.
the only way.
Brilliant, brilliant, very nice.
Yes.
What a way to share that. It's so really, it's so
Whatever
inspiring.
I'm saying, maybe it is based on my life. I have never worked out. I have never worked on this thing. Whatever I was, because initially, for the first question you asked me, tell about yourself. So whatever answer I am giving, it is based on my experience, and nothing can compromise your experience.
Yes, super.
And you cannot buy the experience. You can buy anything. You cannot buy the experience.
Yes, perfect, perfect. That's really nice. Dear sir,
Yes, ma'am.
do you forgive others easily? दूसरों को जल्दी माफ कर देते हैं? हाँ या ना?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Very nice. On a scale of 1, yes sir, go ahead.
You please ask me. Then I will tell.
No, you please continue. Then the next question comes. Continue, sir.
Okay, you ask me whether you forgive or not. So generally, I forgive people, and it's better to forgive also. Otherwise, what will happen if you will not forgive the people? It will take your energy, your time to continue that. So it's wise and wisdom भी उसी में है to forgive other, so that you will save your valuable time, you will save your valuable effort, and definitely the second person to whom you are forgiving, he will be thankful to you. So I think there is nothing harm to forgive others easily instead of making the things pending.
Wonderful. And
Yes,
you
ma'am.
explained it also so nicely. Thank you.
Reason, that is the logic behind everything. Because in psychology, our educator used to tell us, question everything. Whatever the statement is coming to you, question that statement. Because recently, as I told, I have passed out from the doctorate degree. There I used to say, suspect everybody, question everything, test everything. Then only you say कि this hypothesis is right or wrong. Don't instantly say कि this is right or wrong. So this is the thing I apply in my day-to-day life also.
Wonderful, sir. That's really nice. So, in the field of psychology, do you like any particular field? खास कर कोई ऐसा field है जहां पर आपका अच्छा लगता है कि भाई this field of psychology interests me more. ऐसा कुछ ऐसा है सर?
Yes, ma'am. Social psychology.
Okay.
So the need of the hours is social psychology, and मेरा उसी में interest काफी है. And जो लाइफ के क्वेश्चन जो डे टू डे लाइफ में जो हमारे साथ जो होता है, जो बिहेवियर होता है, जो रिलेशनशिप इश्यूज आते हैं, उसका आंसर वहां पे लिखा होता है. तो वहां से मैं पढ़ता हूँ उसको यहाँ अप्लाई करता हूँ, और फिर पाता हूँ कि जो इश्यूज जो कॉमन पब्लिक की लाइफ में आ रहे थे, नॉन साइकोलॉजी स्टूडेंट या नॉन साइकोलॉजी पीपल लोगों में आ रहे थे, वो मैंने पहले ही सॉर्ट आउट कर लिए. तो दीज आर द थिंग्स, अप्लाइंग द कंसेप्ट ऑफ सोशल साइकोलॉजी इन अवर डे टू डे लाइफ. और अगर ऐसा करते हैं तो हम 70 to 80 के 80 to 90% जो इश्यूज आते हैं उसको हम सॉर्ट आउट कर सकते हैं.
Wonderful. It's really nice.
Yes.
Dear friends, sir has been giving us a lot of information about how to live a better life, how to make ourselves useful to ourselves and to the world as well. Not only in our family, the society, the country, the world at large. My dear friends, we've come to an end to the main round of the interview. We'll be back with you very soon and connected to our special guest. Yes, friends. Hello, dear friends. It's now time for the rapid fire round. We've finished off with the main round of the interview, and sir has given us lots of insight into how to have a better life. And of course, sir will join us again on the International Fab Talks for many more sessions. But now, dear friends, it is the time for the rapid fire round. Let's get to know the likes and dislikes of our special celebrity today, Dr. Sundeep Kumar from Haryana. Yes, sir. Over to you, sir, now. So your favorite is cake, chocolate, or ice cream? Select anyone.
Cake.
Wonderful. Strawberry flavor, chocolate flavor, vanilla, butterscotch.
Last one, that butterscotch. I was waiting when you will say butterscotch.
Okay, that's nice. Summer season, winter, or rainy season?
Winter.
You love to travel by land, water, or air service?
By train, ma'am.
By train. Wonderful. And I remember the cat incident, Yeah, by train. You love to
That is
travel.
associated with the train journey. I like
Yes, sir.
to travel by train.
Yes, it's a beautiful experience. That's really nice. Yes. So, you like to stay in a city, a village, or a small town?
Okay. Presently, I live in the city, but if you ask me the ideal place, I would like to stay in village after my retirement, whatever you say. So that is my choice now. But presently, I live in the city.
Yes, great, sir. सर आप जब दूसरे लोगों को हेल्प करते हैं, मदद करते हैं, क्या आप कुछ एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं रिटर्न में? यस और नो?
No, ma'am.
यस. एक अच्छा सा दिन, एक सुंदर सा दिन, या ऐसे कहेंगे कि भाई एक परफेक्ट दिन, बस एक ही शब्द में बताना है. द आइडिया ऑफ अ परफेक्ट डे इन वन वर्ड.
The day I completed my doctorate degree, that particular evening, because my viva start from 3 o'clock and it continue up to 5 o'clock. I don't know how the day has passed for the last 2 or 3 days, but the moment I completed that particular evening after 5 o'clock, when I was awarded with the degree, that particular evening was more than a day for me.
Wow. Was something very perfect. Wonderful. Sir, are you a good cook? Yes or no?
I'm a cook, man, whether good or not. Definitely, I need somebody help to tell me whether I'm good or bad. But yes, I'm a cook. I
All
used
right.
to cook also.
That's really nice. सबसे बढ़िया क्या बनाते हैं सर आप? What's your favorite recipe or cuisine?
दाल मखनी एंड दाल फ्राई
Wow.
एंड बाकी नॉर्मल जनरल मैं सभी बना लेता हूँ, बट दाल फ्राई एंड दाल मखनी मेरा फेवरेट है.
Excellent. सर आपका फेवरेट टीचर या सर का नाम जब आप स्कूल में पढ़ते थे सर?
Yes, ma'am. As I told during my intro also, Mr. Visuddhat, sir.
Wonderful, sir. Dear sir, do you get up early in the morning or late night you're awake? Like early bird or night owl?
I used to wake up early in the morning, ma'am, and I used go to sleep around 10 to 11. But I used to wake up early in the morning.
जी जी. Are you a coffee person or tea person?
Coffee person, ma'am.
Pardon?
Coffee person.
Coffee. Okay, great. That's nice.
अगर खुद बनानी है तो कॉफी, अगर मेरी चॉइस है तो कॉफी, अदरवाइज कहीं ऐसे जगह पे है जहाँ पे आपके पास चॉइस नहीं है, देन आई वुड प्रेफर टी आल्सो. बट अगर चॉइस है मेरे पास तो आई विल यूटिलाइज कॉफी.
जी जी, मैं भी आपके साथ हूँ. The same is it's with me. It's the same.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So when you're having this different type of foods, like is it salty, sweet food, spicy food, or sour food? खट्टा मीठा या थोड़ा सा तेज स्पाइसी फूड, आपको कौन सा फूड अच्छा लगता है?
Combination of sweet and खट्टा मीठा. Spicy I never prefer so much, but अगर जो मीठा होता है और उसके अंदर स्पाइस थोड़ा खट्टा मीठा हो तो मैम दैट इज मच बेटर.
जी जी जी. सर दिस इज वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. क्या जिंदगी सिर्फ पैसा है या खुशी है या दोनों मिक्स? पैसा और खुशी दोनों भी रहना है?
जिंदगी पैसा तो नहीं है मैम, बट जिंदगी जीने के लिए पैसा कुछ चाहिए. बट ऐसा भी नहीं है कि आपके पास मिनिमम अमाउंट है तो आप जिंदगी नहीं जी सकते, और अमाउंट अगर आपके पास मैक्सिमम हो गया तो आप एक हैप्पी और सेटिस्फाइड लाइफ जिएंगे. तो आई वुड कंक्लूड इन सच ए वे कि हाँ, पैसे की जरूरत है, बट इतनी ज्यादा जरूरत नहीं है कि पैसे की वजह से आपकी हैप्पीनेस और आपका सेटिस्फैक्शन डिटरमाइन हो.
ब्यूटीफुल आंसर. बहुत बढ़िया. बहुत अच्छा लगा हमको ये आंसर. वेरी नाइस. डियर फ्रेंड्स, पैसा ही सब कुछ नहीं है. You have to have that inner peace within you, which you will understand that money cannot buy you happiness. That has to come from within.
Definitely, I agree with this point of view. Money cannot buy happiness. Little bit money is required. That will depend on your effort, how much effort you are doing. But that cannot guarantee that particular amount will, so amount will give you happiness, such amount will give you satisfaction. There is no such theory in psychology, and I have never come across with such theory that this amount will give you happiness. So if that amount is small also, that can also guarantee the happiness if you have a right perspective to look towards the things, towards the world, towards the people. So that perspective of looking the other things is much better and much more important than the money which you're asking.
Wonderful. Thank you for explaining that. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Dear sir, are you an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert?
but I believe earlier I used to be introvert during my school days and my yeah, as I have done only schooling from regular class. I have only done my 10 plus 2. After that, I whatever study I have taken from the distance board. So this opportunity I could not get to enjoy that college life and all these things along with other people. I studied till 12th, and earlier I used to be introvert, but as I told you, when I focusing my camera back, I am seeing the things in a much more holistic way, and I am trying to become extrovert, little bit extrovert, not so much, so that I can see the things very clearly and in a global way. So that is the reason behind become extrovert.
Wonderful. That's very nice. The beautiful transformation. Excellent, sir. Dear
Yes,
sir,
ma'am.
this question एक ऐसा क्वेश्चन है कि भाई आप अकेले हैं एक कमरे में, कोई भी नहीं है, कोई गैजेट भी नहीं है आपके पास, लैपटॉप, फोन, इंटरनेट कनेक्शन, नथिंग, बस सूरज की किरणें आपके रूम में आ रही है और आप अकेले बैठे हैं एक चेयर पर, आप अपने थॉट्स के साथ, अपने सोच के साथ कनेक्टेड हैं, तो आपकी सोच आपको कहां पर ले जाती है? डज इट टेक यू इनटू द पास्ट, into the future? Is it taking you, or are you connected to the present?
It take me in the past, man. The future is not sure ki what will happen. So what happened to me, I will explain that part. It take me to the past and give me the opportunity to introspect what I am, what I have done, how I am contributing to the society. And I used to revisit those things, ki what are the incident when I have helped other, and is there any better way to help that particular person, more better way, so that I could help him in much better way. So I think on that part, and in the future, if I that particular moment I will visit particular, I have the opportunity to get that particular event, I used to help him in a much better way which I have planned. So these are the things which I used to come across when I was alone.
Great, sir. That's really nice. Dear sir, you like socializing or me time?
Both men, both 50-50, because if it is only me, then how you will learn from the society? Wow. And if it is only the society, how will you identify yourself? So it is both, man. During my study time also, what I used to do, I forgot to tell you, I have a particular clear idea. If I and you are doing preparing for a particular exam, if you are a 60% scorer, I am also a 60% scorer. So people will think we should not be friends because you are a 60, I am a 60. So there is no use to be friend. I could not get any benefit from you, and you also cannot get any benefit from me. But I have a different perspective. That perspective is the 60% you know, the 30% out of that 60% is that portion that I don't know. And what 60% I know, there might be some portion that you might be not aware. If we share our knowledge, you can build that 60 to 80, and I can also build up that 60 to 80. So giving the right knowledge to others and taking the right knowledge from the other, like this we can achieve till we can go for 100% also.
Wonderful. That's really very
These are two friends. If suppose what will happen if we were four friends of the same target community, so definitely we can achieve 100.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent, sir. Dear sir, do you believe in experiential learning or learning from books?
Experience learning. Learning for books is to get the knowledge of the past philosopher and how the society has worked till now. From that particular knowledge, you mix that knowledge along with your experience and then apply it to the society and apply it to the culture जो भी आप करना चाह रहे हो. I think that is much better.
जी सर, वेरी नाइस. जी सर, आप घर का खाना पसंद करते हैं या बाहर से मंगा के खाना पसंद करते हैं?
मैं घर का खाना, और स्पेशली अगर खुद का खाना बनाया हुआ है तो वो तो दी बेस्ट होता है विदाउट टेस्टिंग इट.
वंडरफुल, दैट्स रियली नाइस. सर, आपको वक्त कहाँ पर बिताना अच्छा लगता? थोड़ा सा बीच में रहे या फॉरेस्ट? व्हिच प्लेस? प्लीज अज्यूम फॉरेस्ट.
यस.
आपको वॉकिंग अच्छी लगती है या टू व्हीलर चलाना या फोर व्हीलर चलाना अच्छा लगता है?
जो इस ऑप्शन में नहीं है दैट इज रनिंग, मैन. वो मुझे अच्छी लगती है क्योंकि रनिंग एक आपका रनिंग एक फिजिकल स्टेमिना का एग्जामिनेशन नहीं है, वो एक आपकी मेंटल स्टेमिना का एग्जामिनेशन है. तो मेरे को रनिंग अच्छी लगती है और मैंने उसको कई बार यूटिलाइज करके देखा है. व्हाई इट इज मेंटल स्टेमिना? पीपल यूज्ड टू से कि रनिंग एक फिजिकल स्टेमिना है, बट मैं इसको दूसरे एंगल से मानता हूँ कि इट इज ए मेंटल स्टेमिना, कि आपकी मेंटल कितने स्ट्रोंग है, रनिंग उस पर डिपेंड करती है।
जी जी। अब देखिए सर, वी हैव लाइक मंडे टू सैट नो मंडे टू संडे, लाइक ऑल दी 7 days, सभी 7 days में आपका फेवरेट डे कौन सा है सर?
वी यूज टू हैव फ्राइडे एज ए वीकेंड, तो मेरे हिसाब में फ्राइडे द बेस्ट डे है। द मॉर्निंग व्हेन वी वेक अप एंड व्हेन वी रियलाइज दैट इट इज फ्राइडे, फ्रॉम दैट डे ऑनवर्ड, फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर मोमेंट ऑनवर्ड, एक स्माइल आ जाती है फेस पे ऑटोमेटिक, वी आर गोइंग टू गेट 2 more days, एंड वो स्माइल धीरे धीरे डिक्रीज हो जाती है टिल इट कम संडे नाइट। तो फ्राइडे अर्ली वेकअप करके जो आपको रियलाइज होता है कि टुडे इज द लास्ट वर्किंग डे ऑफ द वीक, वो बेस्ट मोमेंट होता है, बेस्ट डे होता है।
जी 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 सर। आपका कोई ऐसा निक नेम है जो घर में आप छोटे छोटे आपको बुलाते थे, संदीप बुलाते, या दे विल कॉल यू सम अदर नेम, लाइक इफ आई कैन पुट दैट इन द राइट वे, डू यू हैव अ
नेम
पेट
के
नेम?
साथ हम, आई कैन, आई एम कमिंग टू दैट पॉइंट। नेम मुझे घर में अभी सोनू करके बुलाते थे, और अभी भी मेरे को सोनू, SONU।
ओके,
और मेरे नेम में क्या है, माय नेम इज संदीप, प्रोनाउंस एज संदीप। तो पीपल यूज टू से कि इट इज SANDEEP, whereas in fact it is SUNDEEP. And why it has happened? When I was in 10th class, my school principal's son name was Sandeep, SUN. And when he forward my name to the board authority, he write it SUN. And when I got my mark sheet, then I asked my principal, sir, why it is SUN? Then he told me कि बेटे मेरे बच्चे का नाम SUN था, तो without confirming from you, I write it like this. And since that day, I am following it as SUN. Then how I counsel myself, it's better to have SUN, because SUN and Deep both have meaning. Sun means Suraj, Deep means Prakash. So it's better to have that. So that is the thing I am following, and now I am happy कि that moment कि my principal has done some mistake and I am following it.
Wonderful. That's really nice. Great, sir. That's wonderful. Dear sir, on a table, if there is a book and a great music system, what will you choose first?
Bookman.
Great. That's
If it
really
is related to psychology and something my favorite, then definitely I will choose books.
yes, sir. So now, as we are like all short of time, so do
Yes,
you think texting is important? Texting takes over or talking on the phone?
ma'am, I think talking on the phone is much better, because what I personally believe, sometimes you cannot convey what you want to convey over the text. There are so many miscommunication. I think you would be agree from my point. You want to convey something, but emotions cannot be converted into the text. And like these emojis, they used to come, but nobody is aware ki which emojis, because you can send me emoji, and I'm very weak in reading the emoji. I don't know what is the meaning of this emoji, so I will take it otherwise. So what I meant to say, it's better to talk for 2 or 3 minutes, convey what you want to exactly convey, so that there should be not miscommunication. If it is personal communication, if it is professional communication, then its text can be a better way to interact.
Wonderful. That's really nice. A lovely answer. Wonderful. So one last answer and then we are done, sir. One last, 2 minutes bus. Dear friends, we've had a wonderful time with our sir on the rapid fire round with our celebrity today, Dr. Sundeep Kumar. There's one last question. You all of you know that. That is, please, sorry, and thank you. Dear sir, we all know that the world use these 3 words. Please, sorry, and thank you. तो है ही है. तो इसके अलावा ये तो मैजिकल वर्ड्स कहला ऐसे कहते हैं उसको, प्लीज सॉरी एंड थैंक यू और मैजिकल वर्ड्स, and our parents have taught us. Apart from these 3 words, we always make a request to our celebrities on the International Fab Talks to share extra 3 magical words. और 3 magical words अपनी तरफ से शेयर कीजिए ताकि हम उस पर गौर करके अच्छी सी जिंदगी बिता सकते हैं.
First is, I will come if I don't know anything. Have a passion to say कि I will come again on this aspect. Ready to accept that particular moment कि yes, I don't know this. Definitely I will come again. Number one. And number two, if you will ask me, number two and three, definitely I have to do introspection and I have to revisit myself. Definitely I will let you know. But first thing which I follow basically, if you don't know the things, it's better I will revisit, I will come again to you. So it is my one, and other two I will let you know.
Yes.
They will be the genuine answer to you.
Yes, yes. We had a wonderful time, sir, with you. Thank you very much. We look forward to you joining us again on the International Fab Talks. Thank you for your time. I know you are a busy person. फिर भी हमारे लिए वक्त निकाल के आए, इसीलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. शुक्रिया सर.
मैम आपका भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और आपने मेरे को अपॉर्चुनिटी दी एंड आई होप कि आप मेरे को एक गुड स्पीकर बनाने में मदद कर रहे हैं और आगे फ्यूचर में करेंगे. आई एम रियली थैंकफुल टू द इंटरनेशनल फैब टॉक 23 and 24 and always feel free to connect to me and give me these opportunity in future. Whenever I have get the free time, I will definitely love to join your show.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. Dear friends, with this we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. We had a lovely time connecting with Sir, a celebrity. In fact, he's an unsung hero, a beautiful person with a mind of his own, and he loves psychology and he has a passion to bring out the best in everybody. Thank you, dear friends, for staying with us. Stay connected and stay tuned, and have a beautiful day.